Welcome back to the Market Profile Trading Academy. Quick subject I was just thinking about. A lot of people talk about capital, as in your trading capital, but in my opinion there's actually two types of capital. Obviously there is your trading capital, and then there is also your mental capital, or your psychological wedge, as I like to call it. And this is really important, I think, in determining what type of trader you should be. I myself am not a scalper, and quite honestly I don't believe that the majority of people have both mental capital and they're forced into scalping because they don't have enough capital to trade with. So without mental capital and without enough capital, you're forced into scalping. And if that's the road you're taking, don't forget that you are fighting against the machines, the high frequency traders out there when it comes to the scalpers marketplace. And unless you can put on the size and play in that sphere, I believe that scalping destroys mental capital for most traders. Why do I say that? Let's look at it this way. I prefer to take maybe 1 to 3 trades a day. I'm looking at maybe 1 to 6 markets every day, and within those 1 to 6 markets there's maybe 1, 2, 3 different vehicles in the futures world, primarily financials being one that I'm always interested in, possibly one of the grains, crude, natural gas, but I can't be in all these markets all the time. It's just not in my makeup, and it's not in my mental capital to be involved all the time in all aspects of all vehicles. So you really need to pick your spots. So that's what I am talking about here today when we talk about your mental capital. Find out what is the best vehicle for you to trade, what type of time frame works best for you. It might be a week-long trade, it might be a 2-week-long trade. Frankly, I think the bigger profits are made in being in the swing trade. So that's also why I believe that if you want to be a serious trader, come into this game well capitalized and with a proper game plan. Manage your mental capital. There are some days where you can see the market very clearly, and some days it is pretty opaque and not as clear. So you need to take advantage of those not so clear days. Walk away from the screens. Don't sit in front of them all the time. Save that mental capital. It's really very important. You could come in with a lot of money. You can come in with millions of dollars and become, take an account down to hundreds of thousands very quickly. So make sure that your mental capital is strong, and that you know what time frame and liquidity situations that you want to play in to sustain that mental capital. We'll see you at the Market Profile Trading Academy.